and welcome Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Cyber Slayer. So we're going to continue with NG in his workshop, and we're going to see how the next Gynoid that is going to be our target looks like. So yeah, I wonder like what kind of personality are we going to deal with. I'm also disappointed in how this like whole data collection goes. I mean it's good, but what I want to say is the personality of the Gynoid that we see doesn't match what personality the Gynoid really gets, you know? How previous one got like the ability to like, had the ability to like feel fear, basically, right? And suddenly it's nowhere to be seen in Little Gynoid. So yeah, I'm kinda disappointed in that. I really wish that the part that we get actually represents in the Little really as well. But well, maybe it's like, I guess it's like more surprising that way. So yeah, it's just like mix of it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's just read. Let's see how this is go. Holding his breath, and Ji Wing-Xing inches his makeup brush closer to the face of the girl sitting across him. Okay, and we have the... Okay, so this is like the chapter, like next Gynoid name. Eyeliner is more important to forming on an eloquent expression than eyelashes or even eyebrows. Absolute concentration is needed when applying the brush. And she cannot afford superfound spots. Okay, and yet he cannot suppress the trembling in his fingers.
まだ早い。何のことだ。腹黒い連中のことは放っておいて、経営業務に励んでくれ。
Yeah. And G curses had set his palette and brush to the table next to him.
もういい。やり直しだ、ペトルシカ。
Petrushka? Okay. That's her name. Oh, okay. So we have blonde Gynoid this time. With a fancy dress. Yeah, he made her a doll basically. Yeah, this is a doll. Basically, just like these models. So, I don't know, like cosplay stuff. Yeah. She does look cool though. I really like her. Does look cool. That's a nice dress. Responding to the master of flat-straight command, the Gynoid called Petrushka obediently wipes her face with her hands, rubbing off the makeup that took almost an hour to apply.
わからない。竜のやつ、一体何を考えてる?
So he's a perfectionist. Like, something is off, then you just like screw this up over. The plan was to kill Li Tanyuan, usurp the position of Zaiku, and blame it all on Kong, who had came for the revenge. It was genius, a perfect example of killing two birds with one stone. NG bought into the plan wholesale and used his skill to pin the Zaiku's death on Kong Tao Luo. Yet now, Liu is hesitating to deliver the final blow. If they announce the Zaiku is dead now, they could use the society to annihilate Kong under the pretext of the rebel retribution. That is true. I wonder also, like, what's Liu's plan? Like, why he's like waiting like that? What does he want?
メンツ? ふざけんなよ、リュウ。あんた、そういうザレ事とは一番無縁なやつだったろうが。
As long as Liu insists on selling his hand, no amount of warning by NG will change anything. He pulled his room with a retreat from precisely this sort of anxiety. But even the hobby that has suppressed food and sleep in the past cannot hold NG attention tonight. Unlike the barbarians who see Gynoids as mere sex toys, NG is a truly high-class doll freak in the style of old Bisque doll collectors. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. This design studio, enough to rival that of any doll master, was remodeled out of the presidential personal launch. As Hicken said about many of the infamous hackers, NG possessed an artist's aesthetic sensibility. However, is not satisfied with elegance of the neckrime carried out like the masterful chess game. He desires the distinct feel of beauty at his fingertips, a sensation that no virtual reality woven from bits and bytes can provide. He found relief from his ennui in the customization of gynoids. Okay, so I wonder if like this gyno that we see, the Petrushka, if she actually looks like that, like her body is actually just like very simple model, and he just like basically customized her each time differently. Maybe it's a wig. That's what the blonde hair is, the wig and stuff, you know? I wonder. Also, I don't know what's the ennui is. Is it actual English word? Can you let me know in the comments? Or this is like something from Japanese? It sounds like from Japanese, but I don't know what the ennui is. Does anyone of you know? Let me know. The beauty of the machines, designed to flawlessly emulate nature's most precious and intricate works, never fails to please his probing fingers and artist's eye. Gentlemen! In fact, even when NG was known and feared as the all-consuming poison, he ran a side business as the gynoid designer. Okay, cool. I guess you have a work like and you need gyno designers, I guess, in that world, because others want to use their gynos for we know what. And he basically can provide whatever design the client wants, so yeah. Pretty good job in that world, I guess. Also, why he was called all-consuming poison? This is what's like wondering me. Huh? Is he like immune to poisons? It's no exaggeration, therefore, to say that the control of Shanghai Cybernetics was the greatest present Liu could have given him. Apart from being society financial and strategic foundation, this enormous toy has allowed NG to pursue his personal hobby with unprecedented freedom. His life is perfect, devoid of want. To think that now it would be treated like this. It has already been 5 days since Zhu and her underlings followed Zhang to hell. Yet, there remains no clue as to the whereabouts of the assassin Kong Taoluo. Even though NG knows he could be the next target, as long as the society refuses to take serious measures against Kong, he has no choice but to protect himself. Yeah. Every single one of you who tried to protect themselves went pretty badly, so yeah. As a result, he has not set foot outside of his fortress, the Shanghai Cybernetics headquarters building, in days. Using a fabricated terrorist threat as the pretense, NG has drastically enhanced the building's security readiness. No defense system is foolproof, however. There's always backdoor somewhere, as NG himself proved during time and again during his career as the first-class cyber criminal. Okay, so he knows his stuff. Okay. So he basically been a criminal before, and somehow he got into like a high position in like Shanghai Cybernetics. Okay, I guess the corruption is everywhere. Leon Bean might be counting on their individual material art skills to save them if it comes down to a fight, but NG does not have that option. Yeah, as I said before, like, I don't see him as like really combat type, and it seems like I'm right. You mentioned in the comments that in the opening he uses like a sword or something, like the rapier, but I actually forgot about this because I watched openings in the way that they won't spoil me, so I'm kinda watching them but kinda not. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff from the openings, basically. But still, he's like probably the weakest. If he can like actually fight, then he's probably the weakest anyway from all of them. He can only sit trembling in his office, waiting for an attack that could come at any moment. The intercom on his desk suddenly rings, as though to aggravate his already frayed nerves. He has made it abundantly clear at this time in this room as not to be disturbed for any company business. Well, this is not company business. His secretary reply intimate. Okay. Even NG can't simply turn away visitors from the Queen Society. In truth, considering the secret he shares with Leo, NG would like to avoid contact with Society members as much as possible. Especially if they are affiliated with Bean. Why especially with him? Oh. Oh! Okay. That's someone new. So they are from Bean, huh? Okay. So they are like twin brothers, it seems. The visitors who soon entered his workshop are a pair of cyborgs who could be mirror images of each other.
ユン兄弟か。
お久しゅうございます。講師。
Even talking in the same pace, okay. Yuan Ka-ying, the older brother, and Yuan Sheng-ying, the younger. Together, these cyborg twins are known and respected through the society as the twin Yuan heroes. Okay. Maybe they are here to become your bodyguards, actually. That would be convenient, right? Hell yeah! Okay. Yep, okay, makes sense. So, I mean, doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, kinda. Like, why would they be here anyway, right? In other way. I don't know why Bean would like to protect NG instead of himself. But, okay. But yeah, if, like, they are here, then it was, like, two options. Either become his bodyguards, or assassinate him. And I don't think assassination would be like a very good idea from Bean, so... Bodyguarding it is. Why does coffee taste so badly? What the fuck? This is weird. I don't know what happens to this coffee, but it doesn't taste good. And your voice is shrill, with a few frustration and anxiety.
府中の奸賊コンタオローが陳ワンパン公主のお歴々を脅かしております。
御身は大体なき崩壊の要なれば、用心にも重ねた用心を。
Do I know their voices? Do I know their voices? Should I know their voices? Let me know in the comments who's voicing these guys. And this is Bean's game. Under the guise of protection, he intends to keep the close eyes on his actions. And she is most likely a person to be in collision with Leo. Now that Bean has begun to suspect Leo, it makes sense that he would want to restrict NG movements. Okay, makes sense.
冗談じゃねえぞ、畜生。他人様の芝生を土足で争うってのか？
本日よりどこなりともお供させていただきますゆえ、どうか。
剣士風情が生きがってくれるな、おい。
は。
As if being villagers was not bad enough, the laughable formality of the brother's speech only serves to further stroke and indignation.
お前らの筆頭株だったラセス大公でさえ、奴にはまんまとぶち殺されたってのによ。
Oh. So actually, okay. So they are not from beans. They are from Zung. Okay.
この後に及んでサイバネ外科の皆さんは体を張って俺を守ってくださるってか？ありがたくって涙が出るね。
Despite the Japan contempt of them, the heroes remain stone-faced, though fruitful is diatrible.
剣士の護衛なんぞ当てにするかよ。一切合切収まりがつくまで俺はこのビルから一歩も出るつもりはねえ。お前らの世話にはならねえよ。
ですが。
ああ、分かってる分かってるって。ガキの使いじゃねえってんだろ。帰れと言われて、はいそうですかと引き払ったんじゃ、名将様に叱られちまうもんな。警備課に社内の通行証を発行させるから取りに行け。レベル A2 までは出入り自由だ。ただし、業務妨害をやらかしたら即刻ビルから叩き出す。あと、俺の目につく場所にもシャシャリ出てくるな。
Yeah. So stay somewhere where I cannot see you.
ここの警備は万全だ。お前らなんぞが気をもんまでもねえ。いいからカフェラウンジで油でも。はっ。
Okay. And just surprised by the uncharacteristic ease with which the heroes back down. Judging by their triced ability, perhaps they were ordered by Bean to not antagonize him needlessly.
どいつもこいつも腹の探り合い。まったくよくもここまで野良犬一匹が引っかき回してくれたもんだ。
With a deep sigh, Angie turns his attention to the doll, Petrushka, sitting in front of him. This is the most precious gyno in his collection, representing the largest investment of time. There's no question that its elaborately fashioned body is Angie's greatest masterpiece. So she really was. So it seems like she looks like that because he put a lot of effort into her. It seems like she really was like this, like that was her original body, with the mind of like the part of the Ruili. And he just like from the scratch, like he colored the skin, he colored the eyes and everything. It seems like it. Holy shit, this guy has skills. Wow. That's impressive, if that's actually what happened.
困ったもんだな、お前の兄貴は。
Petrushka inclines her head quizzically, unable to understand Angie words. The simple, natural motion possesses none of the offensive insincerity of emulated behavior. In the past, Angie was vehement. What the fuck is this word? Vehemently. What does it even mean? I have no idea. I literally never heard that word. Opposed to such performances. To a genuinely dull lover like him, using emotional scripts to make gynoids mimic human behavior was a high of inelegance. And worse yet was the abominable practice of copying actual souls. A doll should stay a doll, just as the enamel eyes of Coppelia were beautiful for their own sake. Okay. When he laid hands on this creation of the profane scalpel, however, he been inclined to rethink his position. Okay, so he starts thinking that the soul is actually important. To NG, the rape and the soul transfer have been nothing more than an intense plan of Leo that he just happened to go along with. But once he received his prize, he found it more appetizing than expected. After all, not only does the giant set contain a whole 20% of the soul's soul, it was even transferred by the infamous profane scalpel himself. Such a duel is priceless. Needless to say, it's put to shame to the illegal genoids so common in the marketplace. In that sense, Petrushka is irresistible to a true collector like NG. Okay, maybe... Maybe she just looked like that, yeah. Maybe it's not like he's like doing her from the scratch, it's just like She just looks like that, yeah, okay. He just made a dress and like makeup, I guess. Kong interests in the giant that contains figments of his sister has reached the level of total obsession.
やつの狙いは
If Kong himself somehow makes it up to face NG, perhaps that fixation will work to NG advantage. If you think about this, that makes sense. Yeah, NG is very, very smart. Now I think about this, because he said they discovered that Kong is for like the memory data, right? Somehow, for some reason. They don't know yet why, how he's doing that and stuff, but it's something about memory. So basically, if you think about this, NG could like take Petrushka as the hostage, right? Like he can just like threaten to just like kill her basically, and not just like kill her because death of Gino it means like really nothing, but he can like blow up her head or something. Maybe he can like install bomb or something on her head. Basically, she can like become like really terrifyingly like I don't know what I want to say. Well, very good hostage. Anyway.
言うな。羅刹対抗の中殿が不覚を取った以上、我ら外科剣士に矜持を語る弁はない。社屋内にとどまれただけでもよしとせねば、あとは我らなりにできる形でこの砦を守り抜くのみ。
The brothers walked dejectedly down the hallway, enduring their considerable anger at NG mockery.
公主がここを動かんのであれば、今タオローは必ずや乗り込んでくる。あやつはそういう男だ。あのコンとついに矛を交えるか。
Those brothers are true gentlemen. Two of the mere handful of Vajia warriors who were friendly with Tao Luo and the Jia King Kung practitioner. Oh, they were friends before or not? They believed that differences in the style were a little consequence between men who had exchanged oaths of brotherhood, and in Tao Luo they found a like-minded soul, with whom they had shared many a cup of wine.
未だに下せぬ。あれだけのマスラオが何を思ってかような所業。
Yeah, they don't know the whole thing.
ああ、それを兄者は聞いておらぬか。この一件、コンにとっては妹の敵討ちだという噂。めったなことを言うでない。根も葉もない。
I mean, this makes sense, right? Even let's say calls Sheon Young, the bitter frown on Kai-Ying face belies his words. Sensing that Kai-Ying thoughts are the same as his, Sheon Ying chooses to press the issue.
兄者も見たであろう。殿の連れていたガイノイド。あれは尋常な人形の巨祖ではない。奴の妹が劉副宰主率いる公主老頭の人形のために供されたという話。言うな。
This time, Kai-Ying sharp tone, books no argument.
もし今に宝宮の儀が立つというのであれば、それなりの筋の通しようがあろう。なのに、あやつは口上を述べ立てるでもなく、ただ画廊のごとく血を求めるばかり。
Like, are you serious now? Legitimate ways? What, you want to like go to court with them? Like what? Really? That's never gonna happen.
いかな市議があるにせよ。今明らかなのは今の咎のみ。同胞殺しの不義不忠は見過ごせぬ。それとも総員。お主、いっそ副宰主が今の刃にかかれば幸い、とまで言いたいか。バカな、俺は何も。
I think I know like the younger brother voice somewhere. I don't think I heard the older one. Huh. I don't know. Give it. Kying, answer his brother, quick denial with a grave, meaningful nod.
俺とてな。近頃の祈願霊人の戦王ぶりは目に余る。霊採取の劇あらば、今すぐにでもキャツの首を取りに行く。兄じゃ。されど、刃はたとえ模擬道に向けたものであろうと、それを正す義が伴って初めて中となる。
Okay. Pretty good. I like this sentence. But then again, is there true justice? What is justice? That's the question that Muramasa brings.
ただダンビラを振りかざすだけで残官の名目が立つならば、誰も得など解こうとはせん。夢忘れるな。我らは義兄弟のちぎりで結ばれたパンの友柄。
I wonder if they're going to like betray Angie and join Taolo then? If they like actually find out that what's like his like true purpose? Maybe? I don't think so, but maybe?
それをあまねく知らしめるためにも、今のやつめは気が重いな。
In the end, it has these words that the twin heroes find best sum up their thoughts.